Whoa, ladles and jelly spoons. How's it going? It's Tim and Christina. We're living with MS in Tenerife. We're Mystery Monday. We're at home again today.
Hope you're not sad.
No, it was. I'm a little bit depressed to tell you the truth. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get myself to get ready and get out today. So that's the problem. I think it's because I was wrong on Friday when I told everybody that if you got there before Sunday back to the UK, you could stop quarantining, and it wasn't right. So I want to clear that up straight away. Let's see who's watching. We got 96 online. Thank you very much, new 96 guys, and we got Gordon, Roger, Mark, Raimundo, Matt, Ian, Willie, Louise, Patrick, Ian, Willie again, and Roger again. What am I a bit? Looking a bit thinner, Tim. Oh, that could be it, isn't it? It's alcohol deficiency. I do have my room open, so if you want to join in the chat or just come on and ask a question or say hi, go to timothydowd.com/live, or just go to timothydowd.com and press the live menu button. That gives you instructions on how to come into the room, one at a time. So if you come in, you get in the room, I'll bring you in, and then you can have a chat, and then you got to leave the room for the next person. So we'll see whether that works or not. I've got my earphones ready just in case somebody does. Otherwise, that's it. I've got the latest in COVID. I've got the latest information on the curfew in Spain, and also what else we got? Oh, the bit of the weather. And I've got a drive around today that I can show you. It's the drive around of Chaos Salvaje, and I did it because I was just going to do that. I wasn't going to do anything else. And now I'm online. I'm feeling a bit better, actually.
Good.
Yeah. So it's just a passing phase I'm going through. Just a silly phase I'm going through. Okay, and Carlos Vallejo's on from New York City. Hi, Carlos.
Hey.
Ali Bennett's on. I'm looking slimmer, the slimmer Tim, Slim Tim. Actually, I've got a different angle, so I'm sort of like down like that now. Let me just take this this thing off here. You can all see. People do say that I'm slimmer in real life. And Stephen Henderson's on there, right? So I'm actually on the alcohol-free shandy. Well, it's not alcohol-free. It's 0.9%. You know, there's more alcohol in a banana. A ripe banana, would I say. So, let's go straight to it. What have we got today for you? I'm going to do with the latest COVID update, if that's okay. The latest COVID update, here we go. Yes, it is. And we go with COVID overlay. So this is a something they do every, whatever the thing is. What is it? Every 7 days. So the next one comes out on the 29th, and this is the incidencia acumulada over the last 7 days is 62, which is above the 50, which is the limit here, that we have to go into the medidas específicas, which are the what they call, not the methods, the measures, specific measures, you know, things like the pubs can't open late and stuff like that. So we're still on that until the 6th of the 11th, according to that. But let's go ahead with the COVID. So we've got this one here, which is the whole of the Canary Islands, I believe. I'm going to solo this. So all the Canary Islands, 6,189, and a lot of those are in hospital. Home, sorry, the ones in hospital, 200 and odd, and 46 in ICU in the whole of the Canary Islands. Again, this is the trend, so we are trending downwards at the islands as a whole. But as always, Tenerife is different because we're the largest island, and we have 3,200, which is around about the same as we had on Friday, I think. Maybe a bit less. But as you can see, there's only 25 or 28 people in ICU there in Tenerife, and 115 are in hospital. The rest are recovering at home. But if we look at the trending here, you can see it's still not good. You know, we are getting a spike of 100 a day in certain times, and it's usually weekends, it looks like. And we did have a few deaths, I'm afraid. So our heart goes out to those people again. So if we look at the split here, as you can see, there's 28 people in ICU, about 115 people in hospital, and the rest are recovering at home. So I found this view, which is quite a good view for Arona. Arona has active 77, of which 75 are at home and only 2 are in hospital, none in the ICU. And in Adeje, we've got 92 cases, which is a bit higher than last week.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 in hospital and 2 in ICU, so 4 altogether. So that's pretty good actually. Let's go back to us. So what did they do in Spain yesterday? Well, the BOE came out, which is the Boletín Oficial España, and they put the country back into the state of alarm. So it's probably not a state of emergency. Nobody's come in the room to ask a question. Let's just see if there's a question on here. People are just saying don't feel depressed. I'm a bit better now. Now I've got you guys in front of me. You're giving me energy. You're giving me vibes. Not that Christina doesn't give me vibes. She does, but I was feeling just a bit down.
It's just giving advice by throwing stuff on the floor.
And I've got to pick him up. Yeah. I'm a picker-upper.
Yeah.
Cold, dark witness. Yeah, I suppose if I was there, if I was in the, if it was raining as well, I'd be listening to music to cut your wrist by, I think. Hi Tim, been feeling like that because the clocks have changed. It was, yeah. Maybe it's the clocks that have changed. Oh, you guys in the UK, did you put your clocks back 50 years for Brexit? I'm just joking. Hi Tim and Christina, both of you like a ray of sunshine. Well, that's what we want to be. So I'm not being depressed, I'm being a ray of sunshine for you guys, okay? Trouble is, when I'm a bit down, I eat all the wrong things. I'm exactly the same, but instead of all the wrong things, just I eat. We had a wonderful dinner last night. It was, what was it? Schweinsbraten. Let's see if we can get a picture of that up. I got a photo library. Let's see if it's there. Oh yeah, there it is. Yum yum. Oh, it's loading it from the iCloud. Give it a minute. Oh, there it is, perfectly done. And let's give you this. Look at that. Oh, that was lovely.
That was lovely. Good, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's like fat with grease. Anyway, back to COVID. So everybody's okay. Yeah, basically what happened was the state of alarm in Spain has put a curfew up. So they're saying you can't go out between 11 and 6 in the night, and certain autonomous communities can change that an hour either way. So 10 till 7 or 5, depending on which way you do it. So 10 to 5 or midnight to 7, I think it is. But yeah, the Canary Islands asked to be excluded from that, and it was agreed. So that means we are not in the curfew. So at the moment, everything looks okay. Our numbers over the whole of the Canary Islands are good enough that the central government is allowing us to make our own rules, as we should, as an autonomous community, and therefore we are not in the what's it called, curfew. We still do have our masks and no smoking and keep your distance and wash your hands, all that stuff. And also we are in Tenerife at the higher risk, so pubs close an hour earlier than the rest of the Canary Islands. That means you've got to be in by 11 and last drink or out by 12. So that's that one. Do you think Spain's new restrictions and the amount of people heading to Canaries may be a problem? I don't think so, because we've got protocols in place here which take your temperature when you come in. We know where you're staying. The rules are there to keep you safe, so unless you ignore the rules, obviously we can't stop you doing that. The only thing is the police can fine you, but that doesn't really help, does it? I mean, you've got to be an adult, I suppose, and do what you're told to stop the spread. I mean, basically you all know how it's spread, right? I mean, it's like droplets of water coming out of your mouth and your nose. Somebody touches it or gets it in their face and it goes into either the nose or the mouth or the eyes. I've actually looked at a doctor online that tells you the actual mechanics of how the virus goes in and attaches to certain portions. After the virus gets in, it dissolves, and then the RNA goes in and gets into your lungs, and then it sort of basically makes you drown in your own fluid, basically. Some people don't get it as bad because they don't get a lot of the virus, and the virus receptors are in the back of the nose and the back of the throat as well, so you maybe just get an irritation in your nose and throat, and it doesn't actually get to your lungs. But those you get a bigger dose, if you like, they are going to be the ones that are going to be in trouble. And it's basically that there's not a lot you can do, because you can't, at the moment you can't cure it, so you end up just drowning, and at different points of drowning, so you can either feel like you're drowning, like being waterboarded, and you recover, or you succumb. That's a horrible death. So what you got to do: wear a mask, don't go near people you don't know, wash your hands regularly, don't touch your face, and then you should be all right. I have actually got a sore throat, and I've been sneezing, haven't I?
Yeah.
And but I haven't had a temperature, so I'm monitoring that as well. It's another reason I'm not going out today.
Yeah, because
Just in case.
Go around anyway.
Yeah, colds go around anyway, but I haven't been any. If I'm keeping away from the virus, I should be keeping away from colds as well, shouldn't I? Maybe it's sitting out on the deck with no shoes and socks on in the night. Yeah, it's getting cold.
Definitely.
Okay, your vlogs for the past 7 months, along with the other amigos, have given me the added enjoyment I would like to have visited Tenerife this month. Like to have in the past. Thank you, Motown Mike. Mike Hudak, thank you very much, Motown Mike. I do hope that you get here eventually. I haven't read all the comments here. Let's finish up COVID by saying stay safe, and we are still safe to visit at the moment. I don't think that the mainland Spain people are allowed to come, but don't hold me to that. I've been wrong once this week, so I don't want to be wrong again. But I don't think they can come out of their areas, so that might be another way of stopping an influx of high-risk areas to come here. I know that Wales can't come, so nobody from Wales can come. I'm not sure about England and Scotland. Maybe you know better than that. But the people who do come, as I say, if you keep to the protocols, keep to the rules, then you and others should be safe. So that should be good. So let's kill COVID now. I wish we could do that with a touch of a button, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I always get hectic when I'm doing this, as if I haven't got a lot of time. I mean, we've been in 14 minutes now, haven't we? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that means that if you're watching this on catch up, there might be an advert here. And it'll be an advert for something that's based on your browsing. Nothing to do with me, okay? Nothing to do with me. Okay. Am I missing Lee? Actually, he's published 2 this morning, so I mean, it looks like he's still here to me, because I don't go meet him physically that often. We have arranged to do some collaborations while he's at home, and he's going to do a few lives, so I think he'll be back in no time, and he's coming back on the 15th of November. Yeah, which is, in 3 weeks from now, so...
Because I thought he would be gone a long time.
Yeah, no, he's coming back.
Bye-bye, I'll be back in 3 weeks.
So a lot of people saying they're hoping to come. Dutch government release holidays to Canaries. Oh, there. Vlog, done that one. I'm just reading the long ones. Might be having a few weeks meet up you lucky lady for a drink or two. Anthony Petty, definitely. Anybody who wants to come over and visit us. Christina doesn't like big crowds, so not a load of people. And as long as you keep your distance and touch the elbows and stuff like that, we're not too...
Yeah.
We're out in the fresh air, because we don't want to... I don't want to give you my cough. And Christina doesn't want to catch anything, do you, kid? I haven't been kissing her, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I should make a relaxation vlog. My... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my relaxation vlog. This is Timothy Dowd speaking. Just lie flat and relax. Close your eyes and your toes go to sleep.
Deep breath.
Deep breaths. I will. No, I won't. I got too much to do. I got loads to do. Okay, what else are we going to do? I'm going to show you the weather now. I haven't got a weather jingle. Should I have a weather jingle? we'll find a weather jingle, okay? Here's the weather. Plenty of weather in the next few days. Looks like it's going to be cloudy today, tomorrow, and the day after. Although it wasn't cloudy today, but it's overlying cloud. I think that's what they mean there. Sort of high cloud.
Windy.
Yeah, and 25 degrees. Going to 21 on Wednesday, it says. But then coming back up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so the weekend to be normal temperatures. These are normal for this time of year. I got a satellite thing here to show you that we're still in the middle of this high. There's clouds to the bottom of us, clouds to the top of us, but we're usually pretty good. And looking at the isobars there, you see we're on this tail end of a high. And a high turns anti-clockwise, I believe. So therefore we're getting wind from out in the Atlantic. So that's my... Yeah, in the mornings it's actually going the other way, but we'll see. So here we go. And I showed you my dinner from yesterday, didn't I? Yes, I did. So this is our setup for today. We've got the iPhone on the iPod, and I got a couple of tables here. Christina's got a water there. There's the office. Still haven't done. And and here's the pool. There we go. Oh, the wind's blowing in now. You can see the wind's blowing in. And down there is Las Americas, Los Cristianos. So we can see that. And the sunset is going down. But it's, there you go. That's a nice sunset, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the sunset. Oh, we're searching for a... Oh, what's happening here? Let's focus somewhere here. There you go. And then we'll get the sun in there. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That bokeh. I can actually go and do manual focus here. So... there you go. That's a lovely manual focus shot into infinity. You see the sun there over La Gomera. Oh, that's quite nice. So there's my relaxation video for today. Here's Christina's relaxation video. And we'll go back to this view here. You can see I'm hanging around with my iPad there.
Sound like Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, in your little world. Bob Ross, I've got a story about that. The first time I saw Bob Ross, we were living in America, weren't we? And I got one of these TVs where you could have teletext or whatever it was for what was on. And middle of the night, I was up, everybody else was in bed, and I was zapping through, and all of a sudden I saw coming up in 20 minutes was The Joy of Pain. I thought, oh, a bit of S&M here. Of course, when I got there, it was Bob Ross and The Joy of Painting. They just didn't have enough room to put it on. Oh, God. We'd love to be over at Christmas, but we're finding accommodation at silly prices at the moment. Somebody looked for 3 times the price in Los Cristianos. Mark Robert Murphy. Yep, unfortunately, they've been doing without all summer, so I think they're probably trying it out. And if somebody will pay it, then good on them. But obviously, for normal people, it's not really fair, is it? Tim, would a new iPhone 12 offer you any more advantages you do in the vlogs? Actually, I was thinking about that, and probably no. The iPhone 12 is a much better camera, but because we stream at 720p, it'd probably be with overkill. In fact, the iPhone 11 that my daughter bought me, thank you very much, Stephanie, our daughter, is more than enough. And I use the iPad for the second angle if somebody sat opposite us. But it would be good to have a second iPhone, but probably one of the cheaper ones, the SE or something, would be a better one. Because even though it's got a 12 megapixel camera on it, so we could do that, and then we could have a second. It would be less hassle than me having to stand this up. But have we got anybody coming? Let's have a look at the room. Nobody's come in the video chat yet. As I said, if you want to come in live and you have a smartphone or a PC or Mac with a webcam and an internal microphone, you can go to timothydowd.com/live and come in on and just say hello. You don't have to stay on long, and I won't ask you any silly questions. Okay, what else are we going to... I was going to do the drive around. Now, the drive around's 20 minutes long, so I don't know whether I'm going to do that. Let me know in the comments now if you want to see the drive around, because it's like a 20-minute drive around, or should I just play a portion of it and then put it up as a separate video so you can watch that in peace and quiet? So let us see in the comments below. In the meantime, I'll read the other ones. Do you know if the market in Costa Dechi opens Thursdays or Saturdays? We're coming over on the month. I don't think the Adeje market's open at the moment. Right, and Casino, you both well. At least you still have some daylight. Yep, we have daylight, but it's getting
A bit nippy.
yeah, but it's getting darker earlier now because of the hour. Yeah.
It will. In 45 minutes it'll be.
Yeah, it'll be dark.
It's
And nice to see you again. So Cecilia from Ireland. Hi Cecilia. Hi Tim and Christina, hope you're well. Have you heard anything about having to have a negative COVID test 48 hours? I've heard it, but I've not heard it from a reliable source. I've only heard it from people who've read it in a newspaper. I do know that they were talking about these tests and that the Canary Islands are willing to pay for them. And I don't know whether that's been thrown out or not. And then there's these tests that Heathrow's going to do. It's going to cost you 80 quid. Heard about that as well. But I only actually read the official documentation of when it's released to tell you guys, because speculation, it just isn't worth it at the moment, because things change on a daily basis, to tell you the truth. Okay, separate video, says somebody. Separate video. All the best, mate. Hope something, mate, coming out December. Separate video. Run the drive separate so we can chat. Separate video. Okay. So I'm just going to show you a bit of it now. I'll show you about 5 minutes of it. It's the beginning, and when we get down to the beach down the bottom and the sun coming in, I'll stop it, and then I'll come back to you. In the meantime, I'll make sure that I've not missed any important stuff on here. It's all important, I know, but in case somebody's asked a question, because people say hi and we love you and all that, it's really fantastic. We love reading them, but I don't need to respond to those, because there's quite a lot of you. 293 people online now. And we've got 0 likes. No likes.
Oh.
No likey.
Yeah.
It might be that this hasn't refreshed, so you might have liked it. So give us a thumbs up and enjoy the first few minutes of the video. Here we go. Well, there we go. It's 6:30 about on Thursday, the 20 whatever it is. Britain have just announced that they're going to lift the quarantine restrictions on the Canary Islands. Last night, Germany did the same. So I'm going to take you on a drive around Cayo Salvaje. Let's go. Oh. So we're just coming into the village now, and on the left you got the Farmacia and our bakery, and coming up to the eclipse. There you go. Zoom. And we're back in the room. So you had a look at some of the comments there. Everybody was saying hi, and there was a couple of questions there. One was, how many hospitals are there in Tenerife? We've got 2 municipal hospitals, the Candelaria University Hospital, and the one that we just built, or half built, in Arona. This is Mahon, yeah. So Hospital Sur. And we have in Arona, we got another couple of hospitals, private ones, the Green Hospital and Curon. And I'm sure there must be other hospitals around the island, private. But I'm not sure if there's another one, another municipal one somewhere. I think it's just those 2.
Yeah.
Lovely music. The music actually called I've got Corona.
Yeah.
Tango Corona. I've got Corona is like a crown, isn't it? So it actually means I've got a crown, but the music I picked it because I've got Corona. That was a bit of a laugh in it, a bit of a laugh. So we've done 29 minutes now. We're not going to stay on long because the sun's gone down.
Yeah.
And Christina's put her top on because she's a little lady. I'm a lady. And it's probably 20 odd degrees. Nobody came in the room, so I'm going to leave the room. So if you want to come in live, that's done for the day. Wednesday we do have balcony banter with Juliani Nendel again, and this week's I know what the food is.
I think.
Decisions, or decision indecision, I think is the one, is the topic, and we're going to have a potato soup from her mum, because her mum's is North German, and they're famous for Kartoffelsuppe, which is potato soup, and I think we're going to have sausages in it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Kartoffelsuppe mit Würstchen.
Yeah.
Con salchichas or chorizo. More thumbs up for Tim and Christina. Okay, lovely music, Tim. See, my second home. I've heard they want to rebuild Merlin Resort. Oh yeah, that came in a couple of newspapers. I don't know. It's a conglomerate, a private equity company called RIC, and it says that they've bought or buying or want to buy the Merlin Resort, which is here in Kayasavaki. You probably saw it on the right before we got to the Farmacia, and that's been a squatter's delight for years, 40 years now I think it is. No, not 40 years, because somebody bought, didn't they? No, well it must be at least 10 years old, at least. And somebody's bought that and they're going to do it into a 4-star hotel. 4-star hotel. I didn't think they could. I know you can't build anything that isn't 5-star, but I think you can renovate to 4-star. Yep, that's good. So that would be good. Bring some extra visitors here. Now there's an idea. I wonder what accommodation like in Kawasaki for the availability and price. Well, as I said on my live a week ago or 2 weeks ago, in fact, when we were with the McMaster in Little Germany, the owner of Little Germany's got a few contacts that has private apartments. The advantage of the private apartments is you can do a deal with them, and the disadvantage of the private apartment is that it's typically it's not in the touristic area. I don't know. There may be. Some of them are registered, some of them maybe not registered. So you just got to be careful with that. Make sure you get a registered one if you want to get the COVID insurance. If you don't, I'll take this out now. Yeah. I'm just looking at the picture here, and it's looking really drab now. The sun's gone down, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, and I got 158 likes. Well, thank you very, very much. And we got 333 watching. That's a Schnapszahl.
Oh.
If you get a number like that, like 333 or 444, they call it in Germany a Schnapszahl, which means you've got to drink a schnapps. Unfortunately, I'm teetotal at the moment.
Yeah.
So there you go. What? I just saw myself.
Just scared it's not 666.
Oh, Roger Channing, have another can of shandy on the best. And thank you very much, Roger, for the donation there. That's these actually skull shandies are horrible, but they're only 35 cents. So I could buy a few of these.
Well, don't buy them again.
I'm not buying them again. No, I'm going to get the alcohol-free Dorado with lemon. Was good. But my favourite is the bottles of alcohol-free Franciscana. So the Franciscana that I used to drink, they actually do an alcohol-free version of it. And if you go to the top top supermarket and get it for $1.27, this one over here, which is the same make, is $1.35, and the one in the village is $1.50. So depending on how long I want to go. Do you ever get mistaken for a Google cartoon? I can see 53 likes. Okay, I'm going backwards here. You got my team. Thank you very much. Good evening from Durham, says Adam. Separate video. My friend has asked me to say sometimes when you start a diet, it brings your mood down. If you stop things your system is used to, it's like less sugars can bring you down a bit. Oh yeah, that could be it. Yeah. Hi Tim, could you give a shout out to Ged Roberts, or Ged Roberts, singer-songwriter doing a live gig from his home in Tenerife at 8 p.m. on Facebook. Cover songs and a few originals. Mary thanks Terry. Terry Bloomfield's asking for a shout out for Ged Roberts, Gedroberts. So I'm assuming that's what his page is called. He's a singer-songwriter. Okay, separate video. Coming over in December, do you think the quarantine rule will still be as active as now? John Tennant, you know, as I said before, it's moving every day, different, so I really can't tell the future. All I can say is if we carry on the way we are, everything should be okay. If our numbers start going up again, there may be a problem. But it looks like we've missed the bullet. Yo tengo, que tengo, un mil, yo tengo, mi uno, que yo tengo, un mil. Is that the lyrics to the song? It could be the lyrics to the song from Marilu Cruz.
Yeah.
If that was the lyrics to the song, thank you very much. If you just writing that, then that's okay. Let us know. Hi guys, says Davey B. Willem Pieper says separate video please. Separate, I know, okay, typical. Hi Tim and Christina, hope you're well. Have you heard anything about to have a negative? Oh, we've done that one. Oh, I'm caught up, I think. Deal of the Market, we've done that one. Daylight, we had that one. Let's go down. Gary Payne, good evening to you both. Hi Gary. Andrew, hi Tim and Christina, hope you're well. Yes. Robert Masterson, big villa named Villa Christina with lots of eagles on it. Robert Masters, that big villa there was owned by Johnny Gold and his wife Christina. Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, he succumbed. He had a problem with his digestive system, and unfortunately, he died. But that was his villa. It's a beautiful villa. I've been in it a few times. Fantastic views of everything. It's a beautiful villa. Villa Christina. Okay. Do you know who Gabby Itches is? Whisper, do you know who Gabby Itches is? I don't know who Gabby Itches is. Do you know Gabby Itches?
No.
Is it one of these things that I say it and then you're all laughing because I'm saying something different? Gabby Itches. Hi Tim, I'm later tonight. Just in, says John. Welcome aboard. Hi from Wales. Enjoyed the drive around music. Tracy Phillips. Hey Tracy. Whisper balls. Okay. It's probably itchy balls, is it? You're looking for a Whisper? Whisper, do you know who Gabby Itches is? Balls. Well, might be having a laugh, are you? Having a laugh there, Whisper. Well, I'm sure everybody thinks you're very clever if you're having a laugh. If it's a serious question, then I apologise. Lovely music. And have another shandy. Oh, that's Roger. If you do want to support the channel, you can go to timothydowd.com and press the sponsor button. There we have a sponsor button. You can send us a donation by PayPal, which goes to all the stuff that we have to do and helps us do more videos. And next to it there's a thing called Mic Pool, which is helping me get a better microphone, especially for Wednesdays when there's more people, where we can have a microphone each, and I get a little mixing desk called a Zoom L8. And there I can record stuff as well, so I can restart the not the vlog, what's it called? The podcast. And also, because I am a guitarist and what's it called? Mandolin player, then I might even pick those up again and do a couple of songs. I was thinking, a friend of mine, Dave Bonney, God rest his soul, was a singer-songwriter, and he's got loads of songs that are basically I can cover, because even if they take the money, by playing his song, it goes into the bank account that comes to me anyway. I think I earned 30 cents last year on his songs. So if you want to give us more money, what you can do is just go and listen to Dave Bonney, or David Bonney, Bonney, and all that stuff comes to us. And if you buy the album, download it with iTunes or whatever you do, I get that as well. Thank you very much. Right, so we're up to 39 minutes now. We're going to cut it short today because it's getting cold, and I'm going to start cooking, which is the leftovers of the pork. Let's see if anybody's said anything at the end. Andy Hopkins has said, I've been down all day too, Tim. Hate the dark and rain. Is there any bars offering work from the bar package, tea, coffee, Wi-Fi, lunch, etc. for a set price? Looking to come over in November and need a good Wi-Fi. To tell you the truth, I got this for €80. It's called a 4G LTE, and I do have a pay-as-you-go card in it that cost me a tenner. No, 15 for 12 gigabytes plus 12 gigabytes free, so I get 24 gigabytes in a month for this. So I'm sure that you'll find something, or you just put a local SIM card in for a tenner, and that'll give you Wi-Fi. But yeah, most of the bars have got Wi-Fi's these days, and yeah. What was the question? Offering work from the bar packages. I don't think they're doing work from the bar packages because they've all got. No, I don't think they're doing work for the bar. Well, I've not seen any anyway. In the north, they do have these offices where you can go and become a digital nomad. So there's offices and places to stay. I don't have any details on that, but I did see a link with Tenerife cruise, I think it's called. If I find it, I'll let you guys know. Separate video. Okay, maybe next time John Martin will meet. Definitely. And Sue Hewitt says, is a QR code needed on return to England, Tim? I don't know. I don't know what England want at the moment. I think they just want a paper thing. I'm not sure. No, there must be something they want. I'm not sure. I don't know what England wants and when you get back, and some of the people are saying nobody's stopping them anyway. So I don't know. You fill it out online, and I think that's what it is. You fill it out online, and then because you got your home phone number and where you're staying, then that's where they call you for the 14 days. Oh, but there is no 14 days now, is there?
No.
No, I don't know. I am sorry, I don't know. Have you guys lived in that apartment? How long? Yeah, since we got here in June 2014. Or
Yeah.
July 2014, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We've had it since June, and we moved in July the 3rd. July the 3rd. QR code needs on return, really don't know. Dave Bonney and the Saviours. That's him. Well, that was one of the albums he did with the Saviours. That was with Willie Duncan from... What band was Willie Duncan playing in the famous one? Spider Murphy Gang. So when he did the Saviours, he was with Willie Duncan and a drummer as well. I can't remember what the drummer was called. I have the coronavirus. I'm in the hospital, says Haley Judkins. Well, I'm sorry you got that. Do you know how you got it? And are you suffering, or is it a mild version? And that'll be interesting to know.
Get well soon.
And get well soon, yeah. I mean, I don't actually. You're the first person that I've actually had the chance to talk to say they got it, and I'd be really interested to know that if you knew how you got it, because that would be interesting to know what to avoid.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you can see us now. That's better, but it is 43, so we are going to close. Self-isolate. Yes, fill in a location form at the airport on a mobile. Got a quarantine 14 days, missed only by 2 hours. Oh, and I was so wrong last week because I thought that the first paragraph says if you've been in UK or one of these places for the last 14 days, you don't have to quarantine. But then in the next paragraph it says that before you arrive, when you arrive home, if this was on the list, and it wasn't on the list when you arrived home, so therefore it's a problem. Okay, were you only 54 when you retired there? I was 53 actually. I was 54 in the September then. So I put my notice in at 52, and they made me work my notice. I had to work 8 months' notice, didn't I?
Mm.
And then I had 2 weeks off, wasn't it?
Mm.
And then we came here. No, I didn't. I went to work to the end of June, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked to the end of June, and then 3 days later we came here. Great music with the video, thank you. I got it from Epidemic Sound. If you want to go to Epidemic Sound, I've got a link that I'll put in the description for Epidemic Sound. And if you sign up with them for, I think it's €13 a month, and you can download all the songs there and use them in your videos, which is the good thing. It's all royalty free, and you're allowed to put it on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and all those places. And it's €13 a month, and you can use all those royalty frees. And there's some really good tunes there. Yep, get well soon, Ailey. Whereabouts up north you from, Tim? You know, a lot of people ask me where I'm from, and
He doesn't know.
I do know actually. I know that I was born in Earlham, but I don't remember it. I went to junior school in Prestwich until I was 7, and then went to junior school in Unsworth, which is just a bit further up from Prestwich, but it was miles away from me. In the area of Bury, North Manchester, and then I went to senior school in Bury, and then moved to Wales when I was 17, 1977. So I spent 10 years in Wales, then I came over to Germany, spent till 97 in Germany, 97 to 2001 in America, back to Germany till 2014, and then here. And in the meantime, the company sent me all over the place to work. So I was quite a busy lad, wasn't I?
Yep.
Now I just got these 4 walls and a balcony, which is all you need. All you need. In fact, if you can get all your assets together and just say, let's portion this out until I get my pension, then you really don't need a lot of money, do you?
No.
I'd say about
And
1,500
it's
a
good,
month.
so Stephanie doesn't have to clean our house when we died.
Yep. Stephanie doesn't have to clean the house when we die, because we chuck everything away anyway, don't we? Once a year. Don't worry about making mistakes, and we all make them. Thank you, Patrick. It's busy since the quarantine has changed. So you both. I've not been out, to tell you the truth. I've not been out since Friday.
No.
No. I went shopping once. Evening to you, lovely people. Okay, Sharon Banbrook, thank you very much. That evening to you too. And Alan Champton, wow, retired at 53. Congratulations. You need to do a vlog on how to manage that, Tim. I'm 53 and light years away. Unfortunately, the secret to retiring at 53 is to have a German wife that's disabled, and the German disablement pension is enough to live on, because she gets a disablement pension and she gets an allowance for a carer, and that's what we live on at the moment. So it's not a lot, but as I said, it's what, 700 for the flat, and another 100 for electricity and gas, electricity and water. So 800 plus another 100 for whatever, you know, so telephones and stuff like that, and car insurance and stuff over the year. So we just live very frugally, really, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't go out for meals much, don't go out drinking much, and if you do, it's $1 a pint, so 2 of those is $2, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you don't drink alcohol, it's quite expensive.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So retiring isn't really retiring. I came here to do a job looking after Chris. So if you had to do it, I would say you probably need about 2,000 a month to live here. And after Brexit, you're going to need 26 grand in the bank just to be able to register as a resident, because that's the rules of the TIE, I think, at the moment anyway. Until there's a deal done, then it might change. But at the moment, no deal. You need to have private health insurance, which covers ongoing pre-existing conditions. So that can be very expensive. And you need 26 grand in the bank. and you need to be able to look after yourself to retire here, including renting or buying a place. Okay, but we'll do a whole vlog on that if you want. But I got all my information from janetanscombe.com, and she's a great resource there. She tells you exactly how it is and what it's all about. No messing about. She lives on the island here. We met a few times, and we know each other quite well, I think. And she just got ordered the MBE from in the honours list. So she's Janet Anscombe MBE. Please go to her website, give her some love. And there is also a couple of Facebook groups that she helps run. One is Focus Adeje. So Focus ADEGE, so Adeje like in the municipality. Okay, nice view of the ocean. Yep. Tim, have a brandy, kill that cough. I would love to, Peter. I would love to. Good man. Hi, Tim. Christina says Sharon. Alan says more power to you both. Very inspirational. You know, I think the decision is the thing you got to do, haven't you? You got to decide not to have any aspirations. I mean, you guys help us out to help me get this stuff that we used to do this, and also I had a lot of the stuff earlier, you know, so like the old microphones and stuff. I already had them before we moved here, and yeah. So, and when we got here, we bought a car and computers, a big computer for Chris, because you could see then, couldn't you, really? But I've still got this big iMac, and Christina can zoom in sometimes and do stuff, can't you?
Yeah.
And she got her what's it called?
Audiobooks.
Audiobooks, yeah. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. You got your Angela Merkel face on.
Ooh, I don't put that.
Janet Anscombe's the live guest would be good. You know, I might contact her actually and see if she can do something, because she does actually a podcast with Cleo, who lives over the way there, and Cleo's incapacitated at the moment. So maybe I'll call Janet up and see if she'll be a guest on one of the Friday shows, or maybe invite her here for or remotely for balcony banter. We'll try that. I will talk to her. So I think he's using the comments the other day. It came out wrong. You know which one I mean. Say no more, tree surgeon. Say no more, tree surgeon. All is forgotten. Maybe because I've probably got Alzheimer's. Respect looking after your loved ones, unlike someone else who remain nameless. Oh dear. Oh dear. Roger Channing, Janet Anscombe, live guest will be good. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Alan says, what's Tenerife climate the determining factor in you and Chris going there? Were there any other locations in contention? I'll answer this and then I'll go, because it is 51 minutes now and I don't want to die a death and people go, oh, he's got all that kit and he can't even do a live, and Lee can do it with one iPhone. Yeah, well, Lee can't do this, you see. Yeah, this. And he can't do this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications when I upload new videos. And we have an Instagram account where you can follow what we eat and Christina's beautiful smile in the evening. And of course, we have a Facebook page where I do short little videos and a little bit of fun maybe, and chit chat with the people. So if you want to do that, messengers, I don't do messenger. I don't do the messenger on the Instagram. I found 30 odd people that have messaged me there somewhere where it says requests and something, and the people messaging me on Facebook, there's like these open requests, and I go in there and it's like months old and I've not done it. So basically, don't message me. I do respond to every email. Okay, so if you want to go to timothydown.com and contact me, is the page there. You can fill in a form that sends me an email from my account, so it doesn't go in spam. That's the reason I do it. If you sent me one from Hotmail, then my Apple account will just chuck it out, or Google Mail just chucks it out. So send it from the website, and then I know it's coming from a source that I know, and it'll come to me on my VIP list, ping, and I answer every email there. And Sharon has just sent £3. Thank you very, very much, Sharon, for your support there. Hope I didn't miss anybody else.
Weren't you supposed to answer a question?
Was there?
Yeah.
How many hospitals?
Whether it was just the weather that made it.
You see? That's why I love her. That's why I love her. It was the weather. Let me just take this off. And let me put this back to solar. There you go. So, it was the weather, because Chris said she wanted sunshine, didn't you?
Yeah. And I don't
Thanks,
want
Roger.
to feel cold in winter anymore.
So, what we wanted, we looked at America, but the healthcare there was a nightmare. I looked at China and Singapore and Malaysia, and also I got some friends up in Thailand as well. But at the time, that was probably too far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Too far
And I didn't want to be too far away
No. from family and stuff.
Stephanie
And, yeah.
my mom and dad.
So that was too far, and also, I mean, even though it was probably cheaper and you could live like a king in certain places, India as well, the weather was too humid, I think, for Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it would have been warm, but it's a humid warm. So then we also said that inside the European Union, you get a lot more benefits for being free movement of peoples. It's quick and easy to get here. It's quite cheap. And also with the pensions and stuff.
I like a country where there's not too many people.
Right. So she picked an island with 6 million visitors a year.
Yeah.
So it was the weather, but it was sort of all year round good weather in the European Union, and there's not a lot. In fact, it's just the Canaries, really, isn't it? Because even the Mediterranean gets cold in the winter, doesn't it? Yeah. So that was that. So let me just check to see that. Oh, Sharon, thank you very much. We did say that, but I want to say it again. Thanks for the vlog. How's the mic pool going? I got 116 euros in the mic pool. So if you go to timothydowd.com and press the mic pool, you can see there all the people that have donated, and every little accounts. So basically, I mean, some people have donated a lot and some people have donated a little, but everybody is exactly the same. You will be mentioned when we buy the stuff. You'll be mentioned. There'll be a special one there. I'll even do a private stream for you guys that nobody else can see. I'm thinking of doing a club where you can support us on a small monthly basis. That helps as well. And with that, I can see what benefits I can give you guys with that, with private Q&As or access to us or pictures and stuff. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I don't want it to go too much, because then I've got to go off Christina's insurance, so I can't earn too much. But every little helps, and if you help to get a new mic, then we can do that. I'm looking for an L8, which is a Zoom little mixing desk about this big, and then 3 little microphones with stands and stuff, and the whole thing, including all the earphones and everything. I've put up a little thing. It's actually going to cost me 600 and something euros, but I'm going to pay 200 and something of that myself, which I've got from other sources. So I'm looking for 550, I think, on the mic pool. So if you want to be part of that, go to the mic pool, send us a $5 or a $10, 50, whatever you want to give, and when we come back, then we'll come back and thank y'all. So great idea, monthly subs, Tim, says Sharon. Okay, I was thinking, what could the levels be? You know, I mean, would 199 as the lowest level, a $5 and a $10 be all right? I don't know. Or should I do it differently? Hola from Cork, says Sean Twyke. Neil Bland says, looks so cool, that setup. I'll donate this week. Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. Ali Bennett says, thanks, Christina. Take care. Catch you on Wednesday. Yeah, don't forget, Wednesday, Juliani Nendel's coming. Go and check her out. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to me, but also go over to Juliani and subscribe there. She did mention, or somebody did mention, that when I say subscribe, some of you guys, not everybody, but some of you guys think subscribe means you got to pay something. But subscribing to YouTube just means that you have to have a Gmail account or some account that you can register on Google, and then when you log into YouTube, you can do all the stuff like payment and likes and subscribing and all that. If you're looking at YouTube without logging in, I don't think you can do a lot of that. You can still see us, hi, but there are benefits of subscribing to the channel. Also, if I do what's it called? Are we going over the hour yet? No, we're just about to hit the hour, so I'm going to go. Yeah, just like, subscribe, and subscribe to Juliani as well. And if you're not subscribed to the Macmaster and the Crackmaster and the Night Strider, do all that as well. And we'll see you on Wednesday with Balcony Banter with Giuliani, Kartoffelsuppe, and the likes. Bye-bye, says. Where do we donate here? Oh, if you donate on here, if you turn your phone sideways and there's a little dollar sign in the bottom, then you can buy a super chat. Google does take 30%, but that's okay because they do the all the work for us, and they send us the money then the end of the month after the month. So if you donate today, I'll get it at the end of December. But if you go to PayPal, that comes straight to us immediately. So if you want to go to PayPal, go to timothydowd.com/sponsor or timothydowd.com, not /sponsor, sorry, there's a button, sponsor, or there's a button next to it says Mike Pool, M-I-C Pool. Either one of those comes to the PayPal account. One of them goes into escrow that I can't touch until we buy the mic, and the other one comes into here and pays for things like this software and stuff like that. So, Mezian Ferak, thank you very, very much for the donation there. I was going to finish it now, but everybody's going to give us loads of money. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm cheered up now from Roger. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. I am cheered up. And Sharon Simmer says, thanks, Tim. And on that note, I'm going to close the book. Sharon, if anybody comments after Sharon, I will read it later. It takes about half an hour for it all to go and be done. We're at the 1 hour mark now, so I'm going to say thank you very, very much. This is Tim.
And Christina.
For Living with MS in Tenerife on Mystery Monday, saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.